Hi guys, welcome back. Today, for today's video, I'm going to be sharing my life lessons I've learned over the past 22 years of my life. Lesson number one that I learned. I need my white cane to get around safely. For many, many years, I did not want to use my white cane and I kind of wanted to hide my vision loss. No, turns out that it is safer for me to use and I had to get comfortable, and that took me a long time to realize. I was 18 when I started using it full time, and I had it since I was 9. So yeah, that's number one. And if you are low vision and you don't want to use your white cane, I highly recommend trying that out and making it fun, because I have a pink one. It is the best thing ever. And yeah, number two lesson I've learned. This is a kind of quote from my favorite Broadway musical and from someone named Jonathan Larson. No day but today. That is a quote that has stuck by me through many, many years. Basically meaning, you live in the moment. You don't dwell on the past or future. Number three, don't be scared to take risks and to be a little bit adventurous. For me, I'm one that likes to stay kind of home and not take the risks. But 3 years ago, it was almost about 3 years ago now, that I was offered to go on a trip. And that I said yes because it was one of those life-changing kind of trips. And I said yes. And I honestly, this was, way out of what I'm used to. So it involved me flying alone for the first time, traveling a little bit. And I'm in a smaller city, so the airport, when I got to Toronto Airport, that was terrifying. But I did it, and that trip made so many amazing friends and really discovered kind of who I was then. And yeah. Okay, number four. Health always comes first and before anything else. This has been a hard one for me to, I guess, understand over the past few years. Like, I've always been one to put health last because school has been so important. I'm very school and academic motivated, and that's not good sometimes. I've really had to learn the past, as I gotten older, that health comes first and everything else can wait, but your health can't. Number five, yeah, I can't cook. 22 years, I've tried cooking, and every time I walk into a kitchen or try to bake something or cook something, something always goes wrong. Rather, I just can't cook. Gordon Ramsay would probably tell me, "You are a hazard, please leave my kitchen." So that's something I've learned, and we're working on it. It's not good, but we're working on it. Number six, do what you love to do in life and do what makes you happy. If someone tells you you can't do something, do it and find a way. I was told at a young age that, acting wouldn't be like a suitable job, or it's hard to get. Well, I got into a movie. It was a background actor role, but I did it, and yeah, you just gotta prove people wrong. Number seven, surround yourself with people who will raise you up and not push you down, kind of thing, and people who are supporters of you and bring positivity and try to, minimize the people who bring that negative energy. And it's hard, it's easier said than done, but for me, I have taken out that negative part of my life because it's just so hard and it's draining. But yeah, surround yourself with positive energy. Having that positive support system really makes a difference in life, and having that people that you can go to and who are there for you and help, like they want to see you succeed. That has been really important and one of the best things I've learned. Number eight, you are your own biggest advocate, and this was a hard one for me to learn. Going into college and having low vision, high school and even elementary school, there was always people to help with your accommodations, and it kind of just happened. But in the real world, that's not how it works. And you really have to, if you want to succeed and you want to, get through school and or work or life, and you have a disability or need accommodations, then you really need to advocate for yourself and tell people, this is what this is what I need. You are the one who knows yourself best. So becoming your own advocate and your biggest advocate is really, it goes hand in hand. Number 9, this is a little one, and it's just self-care and be kind to yourself. I think, especially now with social media, it's hard, and just stuff that's portrayed in the media, we can get down on ourselves, but be kind to yourself and be kind to who you are and learn to love yourself. Number 10 is make yourself a priority and have time for yourself. This kind of goes hand in hand with self-care, but this day and age, we tend to do everything and forget about ourselves sometimes, and you can't take care of others until you take care of yourself. Okay, number 11 kind of again overlaps, but make time for things that you love to do. And whether life gets really busy, with school, being a full-time student and having a full-time course load, it gets hard and takes a lot out of you. And sometimes myself personally, I get so wrapped up in having to study and having those deadlines, and I want to just cram everything and finish everything at once. But yes, that's important, and due dates and school is so important, but you still need to make time for yourself, whether that be once a day for half an hour, or even sometime on a weekend, or time to for me, it's a creative outlet. I love nail art, and hanging out with friends is also one that is really important. But make time for those things and don't get overwhelmed in, I guess, work and school. Okay, number 12, laugh every day. Especially this past year and a half, that is something I try to do every day. Try to find the funny and try to find the positive to everyday life. Right now, living in a pandemic, it feels like we're living in a simulation. Kind of feel like I'm in the Truman Show sometimes. Great movie, but it's been weird. And yeah, you just gotta find a way to laugh, because it's been wild. Number 13 is something that my amazing mom taught me over the years, and that is actions speak louder than words. I have held this piece of advice with me for so many years, and what someone says and what someone does are two very different things. Someone can say something, but it's when they do it that really makes the difference. Number 14, only you can predict your own future. So many times over the past many years, doctors, people have told me, you won't do this, you won't do that. Well, I was told I wouldn't be able to graduate high school. I did it with honors roll. Prove people wrong. No one will predict your future except you. Okay, number 15, there's a bright side to everything. I am blind and sometimes cannot see it, but I know it's there. You can see it probably. But yeah, always try to find the positive side to life and the positive side to just any situation. Sometimes it's hard, but there's always going to be that silver lining at the end of the day. Okay, number 16, this is, if any of them, this is one that I stress the most. Don't compare yourself to others. We all live different lives and all are on different life paths. Comparing yourself to others is just it's draining, and it's just not healthy, for me anyways. Especially with school. For what takes a 2-year course, I am full-time as a student with a disability, but also part-time in a capacity. It's a whole thing. But I don't do as many courses as someone else would. So this course, or this program that I'm in, is probably going to take me 4 to 5 years, whether the regular person would be 2. It's okay. Everyone has their own journey. Everyone has their own path in life. We're going to get to the finish line eventually. We're the turtle. We're not the rabbit in this, but yeah, don't compare yourself to others. Okay, number 17. This is really random and so left field from the other ones, but invest in high quality items if you can, and stuff that will last you longer in the long run instead of buying multiple things. For me, I'll give an example. winter boots. Invest in a higher quality winter boot and a higher price winter boot if you can, because that will last you so much longer in the winter than other ones. Your feet will thank you. The cold winters in Canada, if that's where you are, will thank you. Just, if you can, just invest in higher quality stuff, because that tends to save money in the future. Okay, I said number 16 was important, but number 18, I am not defined by my disability or my diagnosis. Yes, I have a brain tumor, I am low vision, I have chronic illnesses. Those are just a part of my story and who I am. Just one piece of the puzzle. If someone does not see you for who you are and they can only see your disability, you don't need them in your life. That has been the biggest thing. You are not defined by your disability. Okay, number 18. Now, I was a drama major in high school, and well-known Shakespeare, love him, until I realized his quote, and he said, "To be or not to be." I didn't like that when I was in high school, so I made it for to be or to be, because I will be, and so will you. One will tell you you can't. If you want to be something or do something, go do it. No one's telling you you can't do it. Love Shakespeare, love his work, but this girl's to be or to be. Okay, number 20. Be yourself, because everyone else is taken, and being someone else would be totally boring, and you are awesome. Number 21. Spread positivity in the world, because it will come back to you. If you do good, good will come back to you. If you spread negativity, negativity will come back to you. And number 22, and this is kind of not pun intended, but don't jump to conclusions. Yeah, that is something because I struggle with anxiety, and, I tend to think the worst of the worst, but don't do that until you have all the information. Just, wait for the facts, get the facts, and don't think the worst. Well, that is my 22 life lessons that I have learned over the past 22 years. I hope you enjoyed this video and would love to learn some of your lessons that you have kept with you or in your back pocket. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, I would love if you subscribed or just hang out, like this video, or just hang out. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye!